Hi everyone, welcome back to Dark Fantasy Therapy, and today I'm gonna show you why, if you are an early game mage, you should pay a visit as soon as possible to Raya Lucaria to gather some items that can increase remarkably your intelligence build. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and let's begin. Let's start with the Graven-School Talisman that is depicting a school of Graven Mages, the nightmare of the Academy. Now, this talisman raises the potency of sorcery by 4%, so it's very useful if you are focusing your build on casting spells. Now, how to find it? Basically, you have to start in the debate parlor site of grace that you will unlock after you defeat the wolf boss. Then you have to go straight on and then on the right, where you will find an empty bookshelf. You can notice that because all the other bookshelves are with the books, and you have to hit it or to roll to dispel the illusory wall. Then you have just to go on the left, where you will find a ladder that you have to take, and since there you have to go, you have just to follow the path and drop down, then drop down a second time, and you will end up in a room full of living jars that will chase you, will hit you when you will take the talisman. So be very careful about that. There is a door that unlock a secret shortcut, so you can access even from other places of the map, and yeah, it's very great, and I think it's a must to have item for an intelligence build. The second talisman we're gonna talk about is the Radagon Icon, a legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Radagon that shortens the casting time of sorceries and incantation. So you already get the talisman to increase the potency. This one will decrease the time that you need to cast the spell. Now, how to find this talisman? You have to start again in the debate parlor site of grace after defeating the wolf boss. Then you have to go out of the room, and you will be in this square with a fountain, and in the middle you have to go on the right, where there is a secret passage. You have just to jump over the fence, and you will find a ladder. A little afterwards, you have to take it, enter the broken window, and at that point just going at the right, and you will find a chest with this talisman. There is an enemy that will try to hit at your back. It's like a mage, so be careful because it can be a little strong if you are not prepared. And yeah, that's it. The third item is the Carian Knight shield, that is a medium shield with the shape of a tear embedded with blue glintstone, carried by knights who served the Carian royal family. Now, this shield gets two peculiarities that can be particularly helpful for an intelligence build. First, it scales not only with the strength but also with intelligence, so good for you that if you are boosting that attribute instead of the others. And then he has a good protection against magic and physical damage, both of them. That is great because, I mean, most of shields can get one or the other. They can have better magic defense but lesser physical, so you know, this is a good balance, and then you can scale it with intelligence since it's your main attribute. Now, how to take it? You have to loot it from Moongrum, the Carian Knight, that you will find it in Raya Lucaria. I mean, again, starting in the debate parlor, that you have to go on the stairs that is going down in the void at your right, and you have to follow that path, and at the end, before accessing the elevator that will bring you to the boss of Renala, in that moment there will be this knight attacking you that can parry your attack, so be careful about that. You can use a whip that is unparryable, and yes, you will take this shield. Now, before focusing on the weapons, let's take an armor for this build. I'm talking about the Carian Knight set. That is an armor set that offers you again a good protection not only against physical attacks because it's quite armored, but also against magic and with all the resistance, especially the one of the robustness, so against bleeding and frostbite. Now, how to find this armor of the enchanted knights that once served the Carian royal family? You have to start in the Church of the Cuckoo, Site of Grace, that is the first that you will unlock when you will be inside the Academy. You have to go in the graveyard and, go till the end of that, but right before the lift that you will find, before the alabaster enemy, you will have the chance to jump from a window, and there you just to follow the path till you will find some skeletons praying, and there will be this incredible armor that for an early game mage is the best. You can also consider to replace the helmet of the Carian Knight set with the Twinsage Glintstone crown. That is a little heavy, and you have to keep that in mind because with your intelligence build probably you didn't boost properly the endurance. And this crown greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. There is also a version that increases intelligence only to the detriment of HP and another only to the detriment of stamina. But of course, if you wanted to boost till the most your intelligence, this is the best in the game. Now, how to find it? You have to start again in the Church of the Cuckoo, and in the church that is at your right, there will be a ladder that to unlock it you have to go all around the roofs and complete the path. But given that you unlock that, you have just to take it and then go out. There will be this balcony without enemies, but with a little crystal crab hidden somewhere. You have to hit this crab and they will give you this incredible Twinsage Glintstone crown. The last item that I really suggest you to get it if you are with an intelligence build is the Full Moon Crossbow. That is the only crossbow in the game that scales not only with the strength and dexterity but also with the intelligence. So perfect if you want an alternative to casting spells, so to your staff, with this range attack imbued with magic. Now, how to find it is probably the hardest location of the game, that's why I keep it for the last. You have to start the gate again in the debate parlor Site of Grace. You have to go out, move on the left where there will be a stairs with a couple of mages that will try to stop you, and then you have to move around the roofs. You have to follow the path. At some point you will find a mage. At that point you have to circle around him and then drop down on the right, then drop down again, and at that point you don't have to follow the street just going down, but you have to jump. You will see many blood stains because many other players attempted but they failed, but you will not fail. It's very millimetric, so you have to be extremely careful and jump at the very last moment. You can manage, and when you do it, there will be a flying marionette trying to hit you at the back, so be careful about that. And then you have to drop down the various roofs till you reach the very end where there is this tower with a ladder inside. Be careful even there because there are a couple of marionettes that will try again to hit you at the back. Take the ladder, that it will be very long, believe me, and then at the top you will find a chest with this full moon crossbow. I would like you to check first the description because it gives you some hints of the lore of Elden Ring, and I will not spoiler it to you. And then the animation, because it's quite cute. I mean, they work on that. There is the moon, that they are aligning. So yeah, great weapon.